Hello, my name is Janet, and I am back from my long hiatus because I kind of stopped making videos because I wasn't reading. My life is in a slump, and I am just kind of like blah. And I think I've said that before many times, but that's just because my life has been. It hasn't been crazy because nothing has really happened, but I've been like, I don't want to say depressed because that sounds kind of emo, but I've been very down, and I just. Ugh. So yeah, I'm back and I started reading recently. I finished The Mark of Athena, and then like I finished reading Merry Xmas, or I haven't finished reading it. I'm almost done with it. I kind of don't want to finish it just because I like it. It makes me happy. By Sheila Roberts, and The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. And I'll talk about all the books that I finished reading before I left and whatever's. We'll talk about books. We'll talk about books. This is the book channel, and I'm here to do the how I read tag, and I will link the original creator of this tag in the description if I still know how to do that, because apparently everything changed from YouTube with this whole Google Plus, and oh my god, it's getting me mad. And I kind of saw a bunch of people had feelings about all this, and it's kind of hard to get used to. My Google Plus account is no longer like the same one, and it is the same one, which really confuses me. I have like a Google Plus page now, and I'm like, what do I do with that? I don't know. I'm thinking of doing stuff with my social networks and stuff like that. But anyways, back to the tag. So the first question is, how do you find out about new books? So I find out about new books like through book videos, through like Google Plus, Google Plus. If I'm on like the book side of it, I never really go on Google Plus. I'm at Goodreads or any blog, book blog or email, because I'm kind of subscribed to like some emails like the Book Depository or stuff like that. And they send like new books are coming out. Like the other day I found out that J.K. Rowling wrote this book under a different name, and I was like, what? And I always hear about these new books, but I never buy them or anything because I don't have money to do that. And like if I do have money, I'd rather spend my money on like a book that is like half off or cheap or something. Like, I don't know. I am very cheap when it comes to stuff like that. Unless I have the money and I just can, and I just will. And so yeah. So that's how I found out about books. You just go all around the internet and you will find out about new stuff. So the next question is, how did you get into reading? And I always loved the whole concept of reading. I always thought it was like cool and stuff like that. But I never really read as a child. Like I did read, but I wasn't like all them cool kids who read all these books. And I'm sorry. Back when they were younger, I wasn't that person. I didn't read like Nancy Drew or like the first book that came into my head. But I didn't read any of those books. Goosebumps. I never read Goosebumps. I saw like the TV shows and stuff like that, but I never read Goosebumps or any of those cool books or anything like that. I read Dr. Seuss. That's what I read. Like I read Dr. Seuss, and then like I grew up and I kind of didn't read, and then when I did read, it was like for school, and then like I got into high school, and then Twilight came out, and then I was like, oh, Twilight, and then I got into YA. I read, and so yeah. So basically, Twilight got me into reading back in like 2009, 2008. Not sure. It was like when the box set was out. And then how often do you buy books? No, wait. Number 3 is first, how often do you buy books? I buy books every time I go to the thrift store. So like I seriously buy books just because like I found this book for like 75 cents, and 75 cents, and plus it was on like half price because they have like this cool thing. So I basically 15 cents. I don't know how much it was, but the point is I didn't waste a lot of money. It is kind of messed up though. That is kind of like the thing. It is messed up and stuff like that, but I get to read it, and it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't matter to me. Unless I was paying full price, and it wouldn't matter to me because I'll be like, no, I want my book to be really new. So the third question is, how has your taste in books changed since you gotten older? It actually hasn't changed that much. Well, it has, because when I was younger, I read like kids books, But I feel like I read everything. I read adult books. I read YA. I read middle grade. I read, like the other day I was reading like Never Fairy books, like Disney fairy books. They're children's books. I read them. I like them. Why not? So how did you get into booktubing? I don't remember how I got into booktubing, but the thing is that I was already into Twilights, and I don't know what year it was. But the thing is that I would look for like videos about books. I don't know how I got into doing that, but the thing is that I did. And then, like I would come in every once in a while. And then eventually, like around 2011, I was already subscribed to a couple of like book people, but they weren't really book people. Like their channel wasn't just about books until like I saw Elizzy Books channel, and she was starting the whole booktube news. And then I kind of saw on the sides, and I just kind of got more involved. I don't know if I was just more into reading then, that I just kind of noticed the community. And then yeah, Elizzy Books just kind of like was shouting out people, so then I just started to subscribing to people. And then I just kind of met this community, and it was awesome, and I kind of liked it, and I like books. And my first video is very awkward, even though it's like private right now. It's very awkward, and I'll probably publish it or whatever, unprivate it, and you'll be able to see it if you want to. But it's very awkward, and life grew and it's changed. So yeah. So how do you react when you don't like the end of a book? My reaction is just not like other people. I don't know if I get mad, because I don't think I've ever actually had that problem. But usually my reaction is just like, oh my god, I just wasted my time. Like, what? Did really, really... I don't know. I probably will rant, but I'll rant to like my sisters or somebody like that. Or maybe like my book friends. Yeah, I haven't really talked to them. But yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I would be pissed off. But it hasn't happened to me that much. But I will rant about it. I will, because it'll bug me for a while. Like when I finish reading some mangas, and I'm just like, oh my god, that ending. Or Korean dramas. Korean drama endings, horrible. I always complain about them. But that's not really a book. But yeah. Yeah, I would complain. Endings. I think the ending would makes a well-rounded book. So how often, the seventh question, how often have you taken a sneaky look at the back of a page to see if it's a happy ending? And I don't think I've ever have, and if I have, I don't remember. But my sister does. She does it. Like, she'll get my book and she'll be like, oh, let me see the end of the book to see if you'll like it. Oh, sorry, you're not gonna be happy. Or wait, that's not a bad ending. I'm like, oh god. So I don't really do it, but my sister does do it. So not like how, wait, no, I reread that one. So number 8, so it's not often. And so number 8 is, how many people are you going to tag? So I will tag all my peeps I haven't talked to in a while, except for Winnie. But I haven't really talked to her. I just kind of seen a couple of her snaps and stuff like that. But I tag Inga from Girl Gone Bookish, Christina from Book Owl 90, and Christina from The Princess Gummy Bear, Charlie from Do It Date Devours, Whitney from Books Are Love X3. I think I already talked about her. Keisha and Geraldine, they don't really do book videos or book tags or bunny cates. I don't think they do. But I tag all you guys too, and I hope you guys are happy to see me back in the community. I'm not sure. I haven't really talked to you guys. I am so sorry. And yeah, and if you're wondering why my voice sounds so funny, it's because I've been sick for like 7 days, and I'm talking fast because I'm very nervous. And I know this video is going to be very crappy, and I kind of wasn't looking at the length a lot, was I? I am so sorry. It's been a while since I've done this, and I feel really weird. Like, I haven't talked to like myself in a room, but talking to you. Camera. I'm using my iPad. I think I mentioned that. But, yeah, so the quality is really bad. And, yeah. So this is it. Maybe I should rewatch this video to see if I approve of it or not. I don't know. Okay. So I guess I hope I see you again next time. I'm thinking of doing the Winter Wonderland tag. I was actually tagged from this from Bookishandnerdy. I wasn't really tagged by her, but like I saw her video and then I saw other people's videos, and she just said to do it, and and she said if you do it and you saw my video and you just say that I tagged you, so I'm gonna say that she tagged me. So yeah, and I tagged my people and I did everything, and now I'm just ranting now. So yeah, bye.